News, live from 6 News.
We're following breaking news out of Texas tonight after a deadly shooting at an elementary school. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Thompson. The governor of Texas is reporting that 14 children and 1 teacher are dead after a shooter opened fire at an elementary school. This happened just about 2 hours ago in Uvalde, Texas. That's about 85 miles west of San Antonio. New information is still coming in, and there are a lot of unanswered questions right now, but we do know that 14 children and a teacher have been killed. As for the shooter, the governor says he is also dead. A 66-year-old woman who's reportedly related to that suspect was also shot. An 18-year-old suspect is accused of walking into that elementary school and opening fire there, again, killing 14 young students and a teacher. This is a developing story tonight. Be sure to stay with us here on 6 News on air, online, and through our 6 News app. Along with CBS Evening News, we will continue to follow this breaking story for you, and we will bring you the latest as we get it. Well, as we learn more about this latest deadly shooting, a new FBI report shows active shooter attacks are rising sharply. Natalie Brand is here for you now with an in-depth look at that report.
As family and friends continue to pay tribute to the victims of the Buffalo supermarket massacre, a new FBI report details the rise in active shooter attacks in the U.S. The agency counted 61 incidents last year, up more than 50% from 2020 and up nearly 100% over 4 years.
When I started this effort 10 years ago, I never thought that we were going to see these kinds of numbers.
Retired FBI Special Agent Catherine Schweit launched the agency's active shooter program after Sandy Hook. The FBI's new report shows active shooter incidents spanned 30 states. 12 of the incidents were considered mass killings, including last year's supermarket attack in Boulder, Colorado that killed 10 people.
This means risks every place in the country, risks in businesses, risks in every place you go, whether it's to church on Sunday or whether it's to the mall on Saturday or whether your kid goes to school.
The FBI also noted the emergence of roving active shooters who targeted their victims in multiple locations over the course of 1 or more days. While overall incidents are up, experts see one encouraging trend in the report: casualties per incident are down.
That's possibly because law enforcement is engaging more with these shooters and getting to the scenes faster. That's what I think.
Schweit urges community members and family members to also be vigilant and report any warning signs to authorities. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Well, from mass shootings to the pandemic, these past few years have been difficult for everyone, especially teens and young children. Now, state leaders are working to highlight this problem. Today, the state school superintendent and the director of Health and Human Services were in Potterville. That's where they stressed the importance of adopting Governor Whitmer's budget, which they say addresses the health and safety of our children.
A school infrastructure that provides multi-tiered systems of support, mental health screening, evidence-based practices like capturing kids' hearts, social and emotional learning more broadly, data, and funding. Again, funding is critical. It is absolutely necessary, but it is not sufficient.
According to the CDC, more than a third of high school students reported having poor mental health during the pandemic. 44% said they persistently felt sad or hopeless over the last year. A new poll from Epic MRA takes a look at how Michiganders feel about the current state of politics here in Michigan, including where people stand on abortion. The survey asked 600 people the following: if the U.S. Supreme Court decides to overturn the Roe v. Wade decision that made abortions legal, would you agree or disagree with that decision? About a quarter of those polled, 26%, agree that the decision should be overturned, but nearly two-thirds disagree. 63% say they oppose that position. 10% were either undecided or wouldn't say. Now, of the 63% though who said they don't want to see Roe v. Wade overturned, more than half say they strongly disagree, while another 9% said they only somewhat disagree. Pollster Bernie Porn says these numbers paint a strong picture.
It is so much more than the 19% who strongly support the Roe v. Wade decision. 54% in strongly taking a position is significant no matter what.
When it comes to Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, there's just one word to describe the poll: split. When asked how she's doing on the job, 47% have positive views and 52% have negative views. When asked what they think of her personally, half said they like her, 45% said they don't. And we're seeing that split play out as she runs for re-election. When asked who they'd vote for in November, Whitmer or a Republican, it's a dead heat, with Whitmer actually down by a point. She gets 45%, while the generic Republican gets 46%. That is well within the poll's margin of error, which is 4 points. The other percent were undecided. Well, we have much more results from that poll for you, and you can see all of those on our website at WLNS.com. Well, state leaders are reacting to today's investigation, and findings involving election signature fraud. 6 News reporter Luke Snyder has been following this story today, and today he spoke with the Attorney General candidate Matthew DePerno. He weighed in on what he thinks should happen next.
We don't need more distrust. We need our elected government officials, including the Secretary of State and Attorney General, to do their job and make sure that people trust our election system.
Pages and pages of names, many of whom the Michigan Bureau of Elections says moved out of the area months or years before they ended up on a petition, and others deceased before the signature date. The investigation includes dozens of names of people who collected the signatures. DePerno says he believes the candidates were not aware this was happening.
Everyone I talked to has said they had no idea that this was going on. These were signatures that were collected for them pursuant to a contract and then submitted to the Secretary of State on their behalf.
Some of the signatures collected also showed no signs of normal wear that typically happens while in circulation. DePerno says it's unclear if this was done intentionally or what the motivations would have been, but if done on purpose, DePerno believes they should be charged.
I mean, this is our democratic process right here. This is a process that, as I said, disenfranchises voters. It upsets voters. It frustrates them. It makes people say, why would I go out and volunteer my time? Why would I donate to candidates if fraud could be committed on them and them removed from the ballot?
At this point, Attorney General Dana Nessel has not said whether she will investigate. Here for you in Lansing, Luke Snyder, 6 News.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Wet weather is going to be the theme, at least for the first part of the forecast, with improving conditions, though, by the big holiday weekend. Take a look at our 5-day rainfall outlook. A half an inch to an inch, pretty widespread across the area. I wouldn't doubt that some areas may get a little bit more than that if you get a couple rounds of thunderstorms, especially as we head into tomorrow evening and into Thursday. As we break the forecast down day by day, you can see the rain chances moving in on Wednesday. Really good chance of showers and a few storms on Thursday. Friday's rain is mainly in the morning, and then things clear out as we get into the weekend. Satellite and radar today, pretty quiet. Really nice day overall. It's been breezy from time to time, but still good day for some outdoor activities. Precision cast, high pressure is moving away from the area by tomorrow morning. We'll start to see the clouds rolling in from the south. Will become cloudy, and the chance for some afternoon showers and maybe some isolated thunderstorms out there as well. That chance will continue into Wednesday night. A few more rounds of showers and storms, just kind of in with some showers, and they move out, then a few more move in. So periods of rain, I suppose, maybe the best way to phrase that. But through Thursday afternoon, the low pressure system responsible for the rain is getting closer. We're still going to be on the mild side of things and scattered showers and storms through Thursday evening, but it looks like this system's going to kick east pretty fast, so the rain shower should start to move out by Friday morning and leave us with an ideal Memorial Day weekend. Our temperatures this afternoon: 70 Lansing, 66 in Owasso, Mason 67 degrees, Marshall same thing. A look out on the Skyview network, we've got partly sunny skies in St. John's. The temperature now is up to 66 degrees. That's the high for the day. The morning low down to 46 degrees. WLNS Kim, some hazy sun sunshine, but still warming us up to 67. That's our high here at the station so far. Morning low made it down to 45 degrees. Still plenty of sunshine in Grand Ledge. 67 the current temperature. Morning low on the chilly side down to 43 degrees. In Jackson, sunshine is a little more widespread. Temperatures at 69 degrees. That is a high for the day. No report on the max wind because it was less than 20 miles per hour. Finally, in Hillsdale, look at that beautiful blue sky out there. Current temperature in Hillsdale is at 69 degrees. Morning low started out kind of cold down to 42, but nice recovery this afternoon. Tonight's forecast, 50 the overnight low as skies become mostly cloudy. Then for tomorrow, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms begin to move in tomorrow afternoon. High temperatures climb into the low 70s. On the 6-day forecast, Wednesday into Thursday, rain chances go up, but so do the temps. A little cooler on Friday, back in the upper 60s. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're looking at 70s and 80s. Very, very low rain chances. In the UP, maybe northern lower Michigan, probably a 20 or 30% chance of a pop-up shower there in case you're heading in that direction. On the extended forecast, next week we got some showers and storms next Thursday, but look at those temperatures. I mean, it stays warm, 70s and 80s as far as the eye can see.
It does stay warm, and you timed the really warm weather just perfectly, Dave.
Oh, I know. Memorial Day, mid-80s. Love it.